This video is to share a few tips to make saddling quick and pleasant for everyone. Personally, I do not feel good if I have to mount a horse that cannot bear being touched by a blanket or a saddle. The saddling process is very easy, as you can see. Make sure no mane hair remains stuck under the pad. Then throw the saddle on the back of your horse without banging the stirrups in his flanks. And make as little as an impact as possible. Then, when cinching up, just make sure you do that in at least 2 or 3 steps. First, when saddling, then after having walked or trotted to the pen, for instance, as the cinch might loosen up as the saddle takes its place on the move. The first step in educating a horse to be saddled peacefully is to get him used to the pad or to the blanket. Whether you like riding in spandex or in a pair of jeans, the method is strictly the same. It's also the same one if you want to start a colt or fix a problem horse. Stand in front of your horse, holding him by the leading rope. Never leave your horse tied up during the education process. You never know, he might jump or pull back, and you don't want to hurt anyone. Let him smell and touch the pad. Then move to his flank and approach the blanket gently. Touch your horse's back and rub him with the blanket. Pretty soon he will make the connection between the pad and a good rubbing. Remember to release pressure. In that case, that means to stop rubbing the pad over your horse's back as soon as you observe a clear sign of relaxation. Once your horse accepts the pad, increase the level of pressure by tapping the blanket over his back until he gets relaxed. Now that the pad is accepted, you should do the same with the saddle. Let your horse smell it and touch it. Then bring it to his flank and put it gently over his back. Slowly rock the saddle until you can observe one of these relaxation signs and release pressure. That is, take the saddle off. Repeat the process and do not forget to pet your horse a lot. Last, but certainly not least, it is time to cinch up or to tighten the girth. Reach for it without precipitation, but do not be hesitant either. Quick tip here. Always face the hind of your horse when reaching for the cinch. Just in case you would have to deal with a nervous horse, you want to be able to see his hind legs all the time. Cinch up gently, slowly, and do not pull hard at the beginning. Wait for a relaxation sign and release the girth. Repeat the process until your horse is fine with the cinch. I covered a solution to fix a cinchy horse in another video. I put the link in the description. Some horses can be very suspicious toward all this tack. Process is not different than presented before. It is just a matter of patience and timing. Leave some time to your horse. You should never be in a rush when dealing with horses. Let him come to you, come to the pad or to the saddle. He will carry all this tack for about 20 years. He should deserve 20 minutes if necessary to get used to it. Eventually, your horse will accept the pad or the blanket, and you will be able to move toward his flank and resume the education process as described earlier. If he keeps moving around you, just keep walking nicely with the pad until you can lay it down his back. Finally, most of the time, if you have been patient enough with the pad or the blanket, the saddle will not be a problem at all.